Hello everybody, and let's see where we were with our test app in Python and Tkinter to create a template from which to start and make many tests for students that are different for random data inside of it, maintaining the same template. So let's say we want to make it for 20 students. We got here number of students 20 because we create a dictionary when we hit the enter here. Then we go down here and we write the template, and how is 2 plus 2, things like this. Press enter and you will have here another the dictionary now will have also the template here with the text of what to do. And this is what we built here with this class called window, and this class called window that is called by this instance here at the beginning. What does it contains? The window class contains creates a window here, window and a dictionary, and then it has some methods to create labels, entries, and text. And then he has this method here to add new keys to the dictionaries. That is mem. It's called mem, and then it has other two methods here. And these two methods are number of students, and this will create a label and an entry using the inner method here of label and entry. And then when we hit the enter, it will memorize what's inside the, let me show it to you. When you hit the enter button here, that is the return, and it's linked to the enter widget. We have this lambda function, anonymous function, that does this calls the memorize method, and it passes the label text and also the self we get. So it so what happens, it goes to here and give the name of the, creates a new key in this dictionary, and the key is number of students, this one here. And then as value of the key, it will give to this key, it will give the data here, and the data is we get, so what you've written inside the label, so it's the number 22, etc. So you store the number here, and then we have also, you see here, it calls this method and then calls template, and template is here, creates the template for the test. It creates a text area, and text area, it's a method that is this one that creates a text and place it in a row and a column and occupies two spaces. And then when you hit enter into the text area, it will create another key in the dictionary called mem, and the value of the key will be the content of the text area. And so that is all we have done until now. So now you are able to understand what happens here. Here we get our entry. This is the label, our entry. We put 15 students, and it goes into this dictionary through the memorize function. And then here I write something, and it goes into template. Okay, and so we get all very simple and clean. Now what we want to do is transform this code that I made already without functions and classes, but just in a in a linear kind of basic old style way, starting from top down and obtaining the output in just one process, linear process. Now we want to make it more functional, object oriented, so that we can do more complicated stuff, and with a graphic user interface with the use of Tkinter. So now I'm gonna use something like this. We have practically, this is a template, and you see in this, let me make it in full color here, and we made a list for data, for name, and then zip it. I didn't use the dictionary like I add now, and you see the template is here, and I use these curly brackets here so that I can substitute then the this value with random values. So how can I do it in here? Maybe the text area here, I want to have an example. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna put in here example. Okay, and then I'm gonna tr.insert if I'm insert example, just to, you see, we got the example here, it's already written, and maybe I want the text here to be okay, let's see, the height equals 10. Okay, to make a little smaller here, the window. Okay, it says me there's some problem here because this code here does not belong to the, it's just the old program. Let me put it into a function so that it doesn't interfere, but I want to take it as a reminder of what I have to do, or the code that I have to transform. Okay, so there we go. And so I can use this or delete it. And now what I need to do You see in the old program here, I just gave for each student a random first number, second number. Now I don't want to limit to two numbers here. I want to make it more flexible so that you can add as many as you want. So how can you do it? I'm gonna look for when I'm gonna press enter, I'm gonna go create exercise self. So memorize template, right? Instead of going into memorize, I'm going to create exercise, and I'm gonna pass the same here, key and data. I'm gonna pass it through this, and I'm gonna then memorize, self-memorize, key and data. I wanna pass it always through this to make it simple. Okay, create exercise. We'll just go here and first gonna reuse this code here and create the key, and then we'll do something else. We want to look for a particular string inside our string, and this is example, right? And maybe I wanna call it yeah, so being return. Yes, we have, okay, we got our self, yeah, we want to self.mem template dot count Okay, we got two of this. And data, meaning Okay, so now we have the template here and the number of data. So this is the number of this thing here. Let me check out again. Let me say that I will put another 3 of this in here. See that now it's 5. Okay, we don't need. So we got now the number of data that we have to change. And so we got another thing to work on, because now we need it to give them a random choice. Now for every one of these number of data here to change, I would like to make something like build some entries. Okay, let me say I want to build 3 entries, one for each one. So let me say for n in self.mem and data. Okay, and self.entry in the position here. So entry, and it must be n plus 2 and to 0, and all of these only if self.mem dot count Let me simplify the code here a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So if we, let me see what happens if I delete this. Okay, you see there are no parentheses. Okay. Now let's add a couple of this here. Okay, now it's working. In data it's 2, and you can see here we get to entries. Let me also take the entries sticky. on the west. There we are. Okay, now we got our random stuff here to make our thing. Okay, so we made another step. We are going very slow to make it nice, is easy to understand and easy to maintain, because we want to reuse it. And so until now we can make number of students, we can make random data. You see I got 3 random data, and we have, it creates the entries, and here we will use it to give here the value or the range of values that we want. We want to make 2 different kind of options here. A choice, so discrete numbers, or a start, stop, and step for a random numbers among a range of values with a certain step, and we will see what will be. And then when I hit a button somewhere and go and create all the different exercises for every student. And we will see this in the next video. Until then, see you soon, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see other videos like this. Thank you.